Make sure this thing is on. It is. Ever since I set this for stealth mode, it's hard to tell. This is a review of tonight's Bigfoot Truth and Lies. It was a really great show, the last Bigfoot Truth and Lies show of the year 2010. The guest was Rand Trusty, and he did a great job. I mean, he was a great guest. He talked about his multiple sightings that he's had of Sasquatch in Washington State. Plus, we got to ask him some questions, things like that. I got to ask him about if he did his own call vocalizations or if he did call blasting. He says he does it with his own voice. He uses his own vocalizations, which I think is a good idea. There weren't any callers that I could hear. I was on the show for nearly 90 minutes. But it was a great show. I really had a good time. I enjoyed myself. He talked about some of his theories of what Bigfoot is, and some of the things he has found in the field, some of the sounds he has heard. Really interesting stuff. He talked quite a bit about what his assessments are in the field, and that he had his first sighting, I think he said, in 1984, and he's had other sightings since then. He had his sighting by the side of the road when he was driving down the highway. That seems to be a pretty common sighting pattern. If you're driving down the highway, you might see a Sasquatch on the side of the road, or crossing the road. Anyway, he talked quite a bit about his research, the things he's done, the fact that he's worked with others, which is always good. It's always good to work with others in the field. Anyway, it was a great show, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know what Froggy and Luke and myself have planned for next week, but it'll begin at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. www.blogtalkradio.com/Bigfoot Truth and Lies. And I apologize, Bob and Mike, I did not get to hear your show earlier tonight. My idea was I went to take a nap and I fell asleep, and by the time I got up, the show was over, so I apologize. I did the same thing with Abe's show last night, too. I fell asleep, I went to take a nap, and by the time I got up, the show was almost over. So, but I'll try and catch the archives of each show and give full assessments of each. Anyway, I thought that Bigfoot Truth and Lies was great. This weekend, of course, is upcoming Night Callers. Bart Coutinho is going to be the guest on Sunday night, on January 2nd, 2011. At 7 Eastern, 6 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/nightcallers. I'm not sure what's going to be up for MNBRT next Monday, but it'll begin at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, www.blogtalkradio.com/MNBRT. As always, with all the Blog Talk shows, we do encourage you to please do and support great research. As far as Sasquatch on television, I haven't heard anything of any new segments coming up. I have not heard or read anything about it. So, it may be a while before we see anything as far as new Bigfoot programming. Although Destination Truth might do a new segment, maybe Fact or Fake might do a new segment sometime. But it may be a while. I don't know. Don't know when there's going to be a new one. Anything new about Sasquatch or hairy hominids. But I will let you know. And of course, the BFRO series will be coming to Animal Planet most likely in the spring. I'm thinking it'll probably be this spring by the time they air the new BFRO series on Animal Planet. But I will keep you guys posted as always. And we'll talk to you guys later.